Hello. Nice. Fun fact, that's how I greeted the host tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I need the visa. Nice to meet you guys. Hello. Thank you for being so warm and welcoming. I am Tera, and obviously I'm from the U.S. And the thing is I've been living in Germany now for 6 years now, guys. 6 years. Thank you. Yeah. I basically moved here originally to pursue my big American dream of having health care. Yes. And big news, guys, big news. As of last month, I actually passed my German language exam. Thank you. But this is really bad. I had to use Google Translate to understand the results. Not great. Single, guys. I'm very single, and it's hard for me. It's hard enough from Berlin, but even harder for me because I am a little older. I don't know if you guys can tell, so I'll just tell you. This is 41, guys. 41. Thank you. But I'm feeling good about it. Like, I honestly feel age nothing but a number. I feel the same way as I did when I was 25, which is sad and broke. Aww. I didn't realize how expensive it was to stay cute. Seriously, this year I started getting my eyebrows done. And if you guys don't know what that means, it means I now pay 30 euros a month to look a little bit surprised. I tried fake eyelashes this year, and once it was a good eyelash job, once I got a total shit eyelash job. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this eyelash job was so bad I could not get these guys removed. I know, it was like getting pregnant in the U.S. Let that catch on. Yeah. I don't get flirted with a lot in person. I get a lot of creepy Instagram messages. Yeah. Like, I got one the day from a dude that was like, "Hey, pretty, are you looking for a daddy to spoil you and support you financially?" I'm like, I'm a professional middle-aged artist. Absolutely. I sent this guy pictures of my feet before he asked. It's funny, your skincare has to change as you age, right? I'm using a skin cream now that is made out of stem cells, which rejuvenates their collagen. But what they did not tell me was the skin cream was made from circumcised foreskins. I know. They had a really weird ad slogan. Do you guys want to hear the ad slogan? Yeah, it was really weird. Makes sense, though. They said this: foreskin cream, you can still hear them scream. A lot of people are surprised, though, when I tell them my age. I had a guy after a show recently. He's like, "Tera, how old are you really?" And I explained it like this. I'm like, I'm somewhere in between still goes to concerts, but washes and reuses Ziploc bags. He's like, "Girl, that doesn't tell me your age, that tells me your income." Do you guys like dark jokes? Do you like dark jokes? Give me a cheer. All right. So a lot of people do ask me, they're like, "Tera, you look so young, what's your secret?" And I'm not shy about saying I get a little work done, okay? Like, honestly, my secret to aging is I don't smoke, I don't drink anymore, and honestly, there's been more needles stuck in my face than in Amy Winehouse's arms. I mean, we're both legends that refuse to go to rehab. Yeah. The difference is that she overdosed and I became a comedian. So that means that she's dead and I'm just dead to my family. You guys, if you have too much empathy, the jokes don't work. I've been performing all my life, and I was thinking about my very first acting gig. So it was the Christmas time, and I was in college, and all the short girls, they got cast as Santa's elves. Yeah? But you guys, because I was super tall, guess what I got cast as? Huh? Gingerbread man. But because I was a man, I got paid 20% more. Yeah, that was the weirdest porn I ever filmed. Oh. You guys are really fun. It is interesting, though, like, living here 6 years, man. Like, I honestly used to feel like us Americans were just, like, really friendly people. And now I'm like, man, we're freaking annoying. You can hear us everywhere. I was at a cafe the other day, and I heard this girl from the U.S., and she meets a guy from Canada. She gets really excited. And I swear to God, 2 minutes, whole life story. She's like, oh, my God, are you from Canada? I'm from the U.S. No way! Oh, my God! How long have you been in Berlin? Are you on WhatsApp? Do you like Snapchat? Do you like hiking? I'm like, go back to your country. There is a lot of problems in my country, though. A lot of problems. Like, reproductive rights are on the line. That's terrifying. Can you imagine how scary it must be, like, in the U.S. having sex? Seriously. Yeah, and I think we have to do something, and I'm over here, okay? So this is my plan. In solidarity with my sisters overseas, I am now only taking cum shots to the back. Thank you. Thank you, one horny man in the front row. That's right. Only cum shots to the back, baby. We're calling it the Great Comeback. It's a very good joke, you guys. Okay. All right, little political, little cute one. Stick with me. What do you call it when Donald Trump, P. Diddy, and Bill Cosby walk into a Latin American restaurant? Huh? What do you call that? Well, they're not tacos. No, they're arepas. It's funny because it's true, guys. No, but I love living in Berlin. I love living here. And I'm not going to be one of those American comedians that, gets up on stage and shits on Germans, okay? I love Germans. I love you guys. I think Germans are the most hilarious, accidentally. I'm sorry. Not really known for humor, but I saw a sign outside of a building recently. Swear to God, Titanic Travel Company. I mean, to me, that just sounds like a sinking business. You know what I'm saying? I get very depressed in the winter, though. Can we agree that it's very depressing here in the winter? Yeah, it's very sad, right? It's so depressing. You can hear the depression. You can feel it everywhere. I was on the train in the winter, and you hear these talking trains, and all of a sudden the train just goes, "This train terminates here." I'm like, I think the train is going to self-destruct. Yeah. But it is funny. A lot of people party in Berlin. A lot of people party. I don't party anymore, but it's a very wild place. I had a day off the day, and I was texting a girlfriend, and she goes, "Tara, what are you doing on your day off?" And I'm like, duh, binge watching Netflix. She got really mad. She was like, "Oh, my God, girl, don't do that shit. That's going to destroy your brain." I was like, "Okay, what do you do on your days off?" She goes, "Duh, heavy drugs." When I first moved here, guys, I really did try to integrate to the fullest. I did. Like, I was taking German every day. I was practicing my German on the streets and having some very negative interactions. And I got depressed, not gonna lie. I got sad. I stopped leaving my flat that often. And when I did leave the flat, I noticed that I was cold and I was grumpy and I was rude to everyone. And I was like, holy shit. I've integrated. Yeah. Thank you. Not gonna lie, this joke hits way funnier in the summer. We still got some energy. Although I have to say, I did a set last winter and everyone was just in the best mood. Like, all the Germans were laughing and cheering, and I was like, what's going on? And some guy stood up and he goes, "We've had Glühwein." That's true. They were like friendly in the summer, super depressed, and then Glühwein. It's my favorite fucking season. Yeah. I live in a very Muslim neighborhood, and as an American, I'm kind of stupid, I wish I knew more about the culture. I make a lot of really stupid mistakes. Like, the other day, I went into the shop, and I bought a bath mat. Turns out that was a prayer rug. That's so bad. Chill out, guys. It's fine. But it is bad. It's like, now I got to shower 5 times a day. one woman did that as well. I love traveling. I love living here because you get to travel a lot. I went to Ireland recently. Can we give a big cheer for the Irish? I love the Irish. They're so friendly. They're friendly. I'm sorry, to an Irish person, it's impossible to be rude. They're like the opposite of Berliners. They're so friendly. They can't be mad. They add these little terms of endearment to everything they do. I was at this busy pub. This waitress, she's trying to get by. She's furious. And this is how she does it. She just walks past and she's like, "Oh, would you get out of my way, my love?" She's like, "You better move your foot, my sweet petal." I did a flat swap, Berlin to Dublin, and I think this guy tricked me because in the winter, I have a very warm flat in Berlin, and his flat very cold. So I called him up to complain, and he just went, "Oh yeah, that radiator's got a mind of its own." I'm like, that is the cutest way of saying you screwed me. But that would never stand up in court. Like, imagine two dudes get into a bar fight, and the guy's standing before the judge, and he's like, "Oh, judge, you know, you really can't blame me. You can't blame me for punching that guy's lights out. Oh, no, sir, because you see here, this fist here, it's got a mind of its own." So cute. I was on a crowded bus. You know, Berlin people get pushy? Well, this guy had to brush right past my body. It was so crowded. And as he was leaving, he just turns around and goes, "Oh, would you have a good night, my love?" I was like, that friendly little assault? That had more aftercare than a one-night stand. I followed that guy off the bus. All right. It's really important that you guys like me for this next joke. All right. Who here likes dark jokes one more time? All right. Let's see. Okay, so here's a philosophy. I think animals are very spiritual, right? Because if you think about it, dolphins, you know, are like, I already fucked that one up. Shit. I think God is telling me, don't do the joke, Tara. Don't do the joke. You can come to my solo show. I am happy to be here, guys. You guys have been such a nice crowd. You guys have been so nice. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been so friendly. So friendly to this little American comedian. Thank you. And I'm not going to lie, I had a rough week. Yeah, I had a bad week. I had a bad texting interaction. I'm pretty sure you guys know this texting interaction, right? It was with a certain person that you keep in your phone for one reason. You know what I'm saying? You're always texting them when you want something from them. But they won't text you back unless they really need something from you. And then they end up ghosting you, and you kind of just wish they would die. Landlords, am I right? Thank you for laughing, Berlin. I said that shit in Munich, and nobody laughed. I was looking around the room and I was like, fucking Munich, you guys are the landlords. I had a pretty fun summer though, guys. I did a fun thing. I hooked up with a younger man. Thank you, yeah. He was in his 20s, huh? Yeah, we call that Erasmus young. He was very sweet, though. Like, he showed up on time, the kissing was great, and he finished in record time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there were some issues. But with these young guys, you just got to be sweet. You got to be kind. You got to take them with a different standard than you would a dude my age. These young dudes, you just got to treat them with kindness and take them as they come, which is quickly. I basically treat these young men the same way that immigration treats us foreigners who do not speak fluently. I'm like, listen, honey, you can stay here if you show me that you're learning. But he sent me kind of a weird message that just kind of bothered me after the interaction. I don't know how I feel about this, so I'm just going to share it with you guys. Yeah, is that all right? He sent me a message that said this: Tara, will you send me a picture of yourself at my age? I was like, no. We didn't have camera phones. Thanks, you guys have been sweet. I've been Tara. Bye.